Epic loot round. What are we? The fourth week of the Escalation League. We got Blood Angels with the Devastator squad. That is not a multi-multi. Everything else is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Is that your warlord?
Yeah.
The Psyker. He's the Psyker?
Yeah. Liberating.
Assault squad?
Mm-hmm.
Flying thingamajigger. Storm Raven. 2 drop pods, one with scouts, one with the other half of the assault squad. And that Furioso's in the flyer, right? Or is he in a drop pod?
Furioso's in the drop pod.
Furioso's in a drop pod. Scouts are in the Raven. And on the Sisters Inquisition side, we've got 7 Repentia, 7 Repentia, Penitent Engine, an Eversur Assassin, an Ordo Xenos Inquisitor, a Priest, another 2 Priests, and a Vindicare Assassin. Yeah, he infiltrated. And then we're doing the Scouring, where we've got objectives, but we haven't rolled for what they are yet. Alright, so we're getting ready. These are actually squads of 5 Repentia. The 2-pointers are here and here. That's a 3-pointer, that's a 4-pointer, that's a 1-pointer, and the one in the swamp is worth 3. It's a Scouring. I haven't rolled to see if I can seize the initiative, and it is not night fighting. No. It's hilarity. Drop pod. Furioso jumps out. These guys fly to here, take a bunch of dangerous, but pass their armor. And that one guy who looks like he has a multi-melta walked up to the wall. And that's it. That was movement. So on to shooting. Or psychics. Psychics. He throws 6 dice into prescience. Didn't perils. I did not deny it with my 6 dice. And we're on to shooting. So that group has been prescienced. Crazy. So in the shooting phase, he shoots a Penitent Engine a bunch, but it gets cover from the girls around it, and it doesn't take any wounds. But he kills 3 girls with chainsaws and a priest, and then he fails to wound the Vindicare Assassin because of Feel No Pain, and then charges, and the Vindicare doesn't hit in Overwatch, and so we're on to Assault. Alright, so Vindicare Assassin dies after killing a dude. Failed his invul saves, and we're on to round 1 for the Sister Inquisition. So on movement, it walks to there, they walk this way, Priest joins that squad of 3, walks, and now we're on to Psychic, we skipped that, done. Moving on to shooting, he runs 5 inches. Shooting is done! There was some running here. Crackenated that with the big squad of girls, and we're done. Yeah, it's somewhat a humorous list. So we're on to the Assault. So we killed the drop pod and the Dreadnought, but as could be expected, most of the girls are dead now. So, because of explosions. And so now we're on to round 2. Reserves.
I need something a bit more special than just green. Black.
Black, what is this?
Storm Raven.
Storm Raven! Does not come in.
Reroll.
Oh, because you got the thingamajigger. That's not a quad gun.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other one?
Drop pod.
In, okay. They're both in. So movement, drop pod comes in, Assault Marines jump out. They don't have jump packs because they combat squatted before the game in order to buy the drop pod. We're going to check this later. Flies on. It's got scouts in it? What's in there? Scouts, okay. And no one else moved. So, the Psychic phase. Psychic phase was quick. Those guys have twin link, they're prescienced. Alright, so the death that happens. Eversur Assassin kills some guys. This guy tries to kill his buddy. The Inquisitor, thanks to the rad psychotropic grenades, takes only 1 wound. And there was no other combat, because these guys didn't want to charge the Penitent Engine. And now we're on to round 2, where my Assassin does not come in. Yeah, so movement, the girls go here. There is no Psychic phase, so on to shooting. So shooting phase, did we kill anything in shooting?
Killed one.
I killed one with the heavy flamers, and then, yeah, so now we're on to the assaults, where these girls are going to assault this squad. Small as it was, all that we expected to occur occurred. The Eversur Assassin slaughtered some Space Marines. And we're on to round 3. He has a flyer in a 1,000-point game, by the way. Movement. These guys move here. That flies to there. Those guys jump the wall. And we're on to Psychics, where I have no Psychers. And I still have 6 dice. Freaking awesome. Okay. Yeah, so psychics, nothing happens. He doesn't even roll because he doesn't. There's no real point. So we're on to shooting. So they're on to shooting. There was no psychics. They run. Is there a warlord staying with him?
No, he's
on his own. Okay. So you got what's his armor? Terminator armor or just normal? Termi? No. Okay. Yeah, so shooting phase, here's what happens. He obliterates everything here, but I forced him to use up all his shots on this by putting wounds on the Eversir assassin with lookout sirs, and so this squad will probably be able to kill them, hopefully. And we're on to round 3, bottom of 3, where my assassin comes in. Oh, sadness. I came in with 6 wounds on the assassin and only did 1 to the guy. It was AP2, so he took it, but he's not dead. So I didn't get Warlord as I was hoping, and on to the rest of my movement. The Caladius assassin does a wound on him when she deep strikes in. These girls come up here, Penitent Engine comes up here, and we're on to shooting. Shooting phase is over. I failed to do anything. Flames misses, crack grenades does nothing, flames does nothing with the neural brain thing, and we're on to assaults. I assault you. So we charged, can't charge the deep struck, or she deep struck. Failed the charge, made the charge, and War Hymns failed, Active Faith failed, and so these 2 Marines go before the girls. As should be expected, those girls killed the 2 Marines with no problem, and we're on to round 4. These scouts get out of this flyer. Those guys don't move. That librarian runs away from the Caladius assassin, as they should. And we're on to psychics. Psychic phase. This guy became psychically awesome by paralleling and rolling a 6, passing his leadership test. And and they're prescient, and she's been maledicted for no particular purpose since she has no armor. But you know, it's too late. And so we're on to shooting. So in shooting, it's been taking a whole point. And the Repentia and Priest are dead, so we're on to assaults. Bottom of round 4! He failed his charge over there on the assault phase, and so we're on to bottom of round 4 for what's left of my army. 2 models. Movement! She moves to there, it moves to there, there's no psychic, so on to shooting. I fail this charge, but the assassin makes it in against his warlord. It's going to be laughable because the assassin's about to die, but here we go. Moved. And there's no psychics now.
No, there's not.
So now we're on to shooting. So in the shooting phase,
It does not.
he kills the Penitent Engine. This does not blow up at the end, and it is onto my movement phase where basically there's no way I can win the game, but I'm just going to do this out of spite. Movement, she jumps the wall! She can't... she could flame. No, she can't. She's got to make a 8-inch charge. She charges! Yeah, so she fails her charge. Look, I rolled a 1. Game ended with, I don't even have line breaker because she's too far forward. So, yes, Blood Angels win.